welcome to Gateway News Network. Today is Friday, March 30th, and this week we would like to dedicate this broadcast to Mr. Robert Shipman, who passed away last Monday, March 19th. Mr. Shipman has been an active member of the Gateway community since 1974 when he started teaching history in the middle school. In 1982, he became the tech crew advisor and has been until now. In 2001, he moved to the high school where he taught history for another 8 years before retiring in 2008. There will be a celebration of his life in the Performing Arts Center tomorrow at 7 p.m. This event is open to anyone who wishes to attend.
Making history, the Hunger Games opened to an outstanding $155 million this past weekend, making it the third best debut of all time and the best for any film opening outside of summer. Overseas, Hunger Games turned a more muted performance with a turn-in of $59.3 million from 67 markets. The foreign tally, which came in ahead of the international debut of the first Twilight film, puts Hunger Games' worldwide opening at $214.3 million. Hunger Games is projected to place number one in virtually every foreign market, but it did best in English-speaking territories, particularly in Australia, where it debuted to an impressive $9.7 million. Hunger Games turned in $7.5 million in the UK, despite unseasonably warm weather, which then often keeps consumers outside.
As you've probably heard, there was a talent show last Friday. There was 14 acts altogether. Act 1 consisted of the following acts: John Armitage doing guitar and vocals from a song by Led Zeppelin, John Armitage, Marcella Breck, Nick Nagelski, Caskey Nolan, Amanda Pena, and Emily Arcott all performed Perfect by Pink, Sarah Parker dancing to I'm Not That Girl from Wicked, Sarah Steck doing vocal from Chasing Pavements by Adele with piano by Mrs. Beauregard, Mrs. Wright and Samantha Leffrell performed a flute duet by Mozart's Magic Flute, Amelia Anderson sang Brighter Than Sunshine by Aqualung with piano by Mrs. Beauregard, and finally Evan Smith with guitar doing Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. The second act consisted of Evan Smith and John Armitage doing guitar from Night Train by Guns N' Roses, Marcella Breck singing McCavity from Cats, Ariana Rexford and Annika Krause doing the dance from Alice by Avril Lavigne, Jade Terrace performing vocals from The Rose by Betty Midler, Sammy Dame doing gymnastics to Step Up Medley, Emily Lassard and Kyle Bassett doing the vocals and guitar from Someone Like You by Adele, Tom Rizzitano and Nate Balargian playing the djembe and piano. From those acts, the winners were Sammy Dame, Emily Lassard, and Kyle Bassett, both tying in second place, and Tom Rizzitano and Nate Balargian coming in first. We would like to congratulate those three acts, along with the tech crew, Mrs. Durkin, and Miss L, for a wonderful performance and a splendid time.